I suppose a number of thoughts, because of my life as a Redemptorist, come to me when I pray before our Mother Perpetual Help. I often think of Pope John Paul II, who had a great devotion to her. And he would say to me, when I met with him as Superior General, no matter what the topic of the meeting was, he would say at the end, "Give my regards to our Mother Perpetual Help." But then he would immediately say, "And tell them always to be good confessors, because you helped me." And I thought for me, it's always been fascinating the way that Pope tied together this image and a charism of mercy that would help, a repentant sinner. I think that many people read this, very diverse people from a Roman Pope, as an icon of mercy. I was in Singapore, where the Novena Church on Thompson Road plays such a role in the life of that island state. And I couldn't help but notice on Saturdays, among the 30,000 people who would come to the Novena, that maybe half of them weren't Christian. There were obviously Muslims, there were Buddhists, there were people who practice traditional Chinese religions. And I would say to them, clad just in blue jeans and a t-shirt, I'd say, "Why are you here?" And they would look at me a little surprised, and they'd say, "We have to speak with the Merciful Lady." They didn't even really know her name yet, but somehow they found mercy. And the mercy that I find is in the hands, because the hands are oversized. They're not proportionate with the rest of Mary's body, because they're pointing. They're pointing to the one she's holding. And that's the source of mercy. The last thing I'd say about this particular portrait is that it was painted by a Redemptorist, a copy, Polish Redemptorist, a great artist himself. And I asked him once, I said, "Father, what's the most difficult detail to paint when you're making that copy of the icon?" And he thought for a minute and he said, "Her smile." I said, "But she's not smiling." And he looked at me with great serenity and he said, "You have to spend some time with her." So I remember that. And I try to spend time with the Merciful Lady, because I believe she leads me to the one she holds.